Hey everyone, it is me, Bubblegum Shrimp, and we are going to do my THX Certified Collection. So first up, this has been featured in a couple of videos already, which is Star Wars: The Complete Saga. It includes all 6 episodes: The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. The prequels star Liam Neeson, Samuel L. Jackson, Christopher Lee, and then the original stars Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and James Earl Jones. And here we got is Alien, which is directed by Ridley Scott and starring Sigourney Weaver as Ellen Ripley. So you get the front right here, digitally mastered for superior sound and picture quality. They have it on the front, and then on the spine on Alien, which doesn't have it on the back. I think, yeah. So here is the first Alien sequel, which is Aliens, which is actually directed by James Cameron, who did some other THX certified films like Titanic and Avatar and The Abyss, which are going to be in this video. So here's the disc of Aliens with that THX on the clear disc. And here is Alien 3. It's directed by David Fincher. It only has it on the front and the spine only. Same thing with Alien Resurrection, which also stars Winona Ryder. Okay, those are all the aliens. And here we got Die Hard, starring Bruce Willis as John McClane. Right there on the front. It only has that THX digitally mastered for superior sound and picture quality. And it doesn't have it on the back or spine, but you see it right here. THX is a registered trademark of Lucasfilm Ltd, which George Lucas founded that. And here is the first Die Hard sequel, Die Hard 2, Die Harder. Same thing. Same thing with Die Hard with a Vengeance or Die Hard 3. I would still call it Die Hard with a Vengeance, even though it's Die Hard 3. All right, those are the Die Hards. And then we got The French Connection, starring Gene Hackman as Jimmy Popeye Doyle. So this has the THX on the front, spine, and back, which I really like. And I also have its 1975 sequel, The French Connection 2. With that THX on the front, and its spine, and it's on the back as well, next to that 20th Century Fox. And next up I have is Independence Day, starring Will Smith. Oh yeah, it has that on the front, spine, and the back of it. And next up, this is actually one of my great favorites, is Big Mama's House, starring Martin Lawrence. So it only has the THX on the front and spine only, and it still has that registered trademark for the THX logo. And here I have right here, this is the only Marvel film that is THX certified, which is X-Men, which stars Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart. It only has the THX on the spine and the back. And here I have Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, starring Mark Wahlberg and Helena Bonham Carter. So it only has it on the spine and the back only. It doesn't have it on the front where it says digitally mastered for superior sound and picture quality. Here I hear Patton, starring George C. Scott and Carl Malden. It only has it on the front where you see it. Here's The Longest Day, starring John Wayne. And here I have right here is The Abyss, also directed by James Cameron. It has the THX on the front. Not on the spine, but... I mean, not on the back. On the spine. Which is nice. Here I have Tora Tora Tora, the Attack on Pearl Harbor. And it's a special edition. So you'll see that THX right here. Also have it on the spine as well. Alright. We have 2 more James Camerons, so here's another James Cameron. Well, this is the one that doesn't have the I think this is also the last 20th Century Fox that was THX certified when it was released back that day. It's right here, THX. Yep, and there's another James Cameron. Titanic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. And this is the only Paramount that I have. This is the only Paramount that I have as THX certified. So most of these have the Broadway logo, except for Star Wars, Titanic, and Avatar. And here's our last one is Cape Fear, starring Robert De Niro. And right here it says THX Optimizer, which is just the regular THX Broadway, which is on most of my DVDs except for Titanic, Avatar, and Star Wars. So that'll be it for this video, and I will see you in the next collection video. Goodbye.